What's up, budget buddies? It's Kim. Welcome to Debt to None. Where you been? What's up, Kim? Where you been? Where you been, girl? Yeah, okay, so I was only a little bit sick. I had a cold, pretty minor. I'm still a little congested, but no big deal. We can keep it moving. But then my husband got sick, and now huge monkey wrench and all of that jazz. So I am so late with these uploads and it is literally killing me. I just want to be on schedule. I did post a post on Instagram to show that I made the goals that I was working towards for February. And so yay, yay, yay. And that's about enough. That's all I really need to say about February. I need to get a couple of things off my chest before I get into the whole budget with me. I just want to talk about like a little financial situation that I did that kind of had me down for a second. And the only reason why it had me down is because I ended up, what I think in the grand scheme of things, it looks like I ended up paying more money out rather than saving money. It looks like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but let's just talk about it. I'll just give you a real quick snippet. Yesterday, I was a little emotional, a little stressed out. And I had planned to record, and I was thinking, oh no, I might start crying because every time I think I'm doing well, I get whacked in the face. And I have a hard time with that. And so I was like, oh, I really don't want to get emotional on camera again. Really don't. I do appreciate how everyone was so supportive, and they're like, it's okay. You guys said it's okay. Thank you. But you don't want to cry on camera? I don't. I really, 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 really don't. I got an email from my homeowner's insurance carrier. And the issue I have with the new homeowner's insurance carrier that I was so excited about getting when I got rid of Geico because they, raised their rates on me, and then that boosted my mortgage. $60 a month? $60 a month? Got somebody else. I'm not going to say their name. I mean, if you want to know, you can just look it back at some previous videos. I'm not going to bash anybody because they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't. They were still a fine company, and my auto insurance is with them. Well, what had happened was this was in November where I did all this switching around and stuff. And they did say you're going to have an inspection and, everything's going to go fine. This is what we always do, when we take on new policies. Okay, that actually fell out of my head. That was in November. I wasn't really I never thought about it after that point. Where I realized that this company isn't a good fit for me, and this is just simple. Love their rates, great, great, great. But the way they communicate with their policyholders, I don't like, because I am a busy person. And if you have something to say to me, you better say it. You better just send me a text message. Tell me what you want, what you need, whatever, or an email where I can click and read. That's what I need. I need that because I'm always on the go. I got a lot going on. And if a business sends me an email that says, we have something for you, log into your account, there's a good chance I'm going to forget that was sent, and I won't log into my account so I can go into the documents and read them. The way they did this, it was so annoying because when I first became their policyholder, I opened up the homeowners and the auto insurance policy within days of each other. So for a couple of weeks, I was getting constant emails, and it would just be like, how would it be phrased? Like, your new policy documents ready for review, your new this and that ready for review. And so then I'm assuming, I don't think it said inspection report, but let's pretend like it said your inspection report ready for review, or inspection summary ready for review. I don't know. Those are not good emails to be sending to me because I'm not going to respond. I'm just not, especially if you say ready for review. My mind's going to think, oh, Okay, review. That's just to me, save in files. That's like how I translate ready for review. Save in files, keep save. No, that's not what they meant. So whenever that email went out, it's been deleted because I just saw all this company's emails and I was like, clear my inbox, clear. It got deleted along the way. And unfortunately, back in November, when the inspector came out, he or she found issues with my foundation. Oh my Lanta, are you kidding me? Foundation repair? Um, I Let me just say, I'm a fairly new homeowner. I've never owned a home before. And I purchased this home. My husband and I purchased this home in the beginning of 2019. Neither one of us were ever homeowners. I mean, I took care of my mom's house after she passed away. But that's not the same. I had an inspection and all that stuff. And the guy that did the inspection before I purchased this house was really good. I feel like he really was, because I had like 8 pages. I had like 8 pages, and I really appreciated them because even in his notes, he said, it's my opinion, if you take care of everything that I have listed in here, you will be in good shape. I mean, I loved how he did the inspection. He was referred to me through someone else. And they spoke very highly of him. That's what I want to say. And I really appreciate the work he did. And so what I did was, little by little, I was going through the inspection and having things repaired, because I felt like he was helping me to be a responsible homeowner. And there was a couple things that kind of seemed a little bit more serious. And so that before I purchased, we discussed it with the sellers. Hey, I'm going to need you to fix this. So I did that too. So it really wasn't a lot. It wasn't like a lot of major stuff. And this is like a decision, obviously, my husband and I prayed so heavily about, because purchasing a house is a huge undertaking. It's like, wow, what a responsibility. And we didn't want to do anything that would hurt us, financially. So we were really leaning into prayer during that time, and so specific. And it seemed to just kind of roll out that this was a good move for us. And so we did it. We went and purchased the house. So I still don't believe that this is any type of like money pit or anything like that. I said all that to say there was this little portion in the inspection, but it wasn't like huge. It wasn't like this is something major. It was like, keep a lookout on this, because there was something he saw where it looked like in the basement, where it looked like there had been water coming in, like in the basement, and that like a crack in the wall. And I saw that too. And I was like, whoa. And he said this repair that was done could be good enough, but you want to keep an eye on that. And it was right along where that little window, those little hideous old basement windows, those little tiny, rectangle windows. And let me just tell you, this was original window, 1955 original. I could tell, oh, my house is a little bit old. And then there's like a crack coming off of it, like, the corner. And I was keeping an eye on it. And you know what? We had like some serious snow that winter. I can't remember if it was the first winter. I kept seeing where it was like wet. It wasn't like, anything huge, but it was like wet. And so I had all types of people coming out that handled that stuff. And then I had a company patch it up again, but do a more of a thorough job, and haven't had a problem with it since. However, I think on the outside, you can see where you could see, because obviously if it's a crack and I was getting water coming in, that means there's a crack on the other side. They said that I had to repair the foundation in order for them to continue to insure me. And I had no idea that they sent this information to me back in November. And then yesterday morning, I got an email saying your termination notice ready for your review or something, or cancellation. And I was thinking, what? I was like, wait, that warrants me to log in. Logged in, I'm reading it, I'm confused because it was just a cancellation notice. And in it said, oh, we're so sorry that, your policy will be canceled as of, and we are unable to insure you. And so I was like, what's this? And so then I started going back into the other older previous documents that were ready for review, and read all the way back in November that they had done this inspection, and they were saying, a foundation repair must be done. I have a good month and then a gut shot. Good month, gut shot. And so I sat there and I did my little pity party for a second. And then I thought about it. I was like, I'm not good with that kind of stress, where if you say that something needs to be repaired on the home or on my body, I stress out and I'm like, I have to do this ASAP. Oh my gosh. And then I'll go in to debt because I'm like, this is an emergency. We can't let this sit. I must do this now. And that is why I have debt at this moment. This is what I'm paying off in this journey. It is every single credit card balance is from dental work. That's the latest, or home repairs. It's not like, ooh, I just wanted new flooring or new countertops, which I do. No, it's, I needed a new roof. I guess it was like almost 20 years old. I don't know. The thing was old. That's an aged roof, right? Okay. And then Mr. Raccoon was like, I love your old roof, and tore it up. So we had to get that repaired. My siding needed to be repaired, not just because it was an ugly color, in my opinion. It was so worn out. It was buckled. There was open areas like where it was pulling away from the house, where animals were coming in, literally coming in. I could hear them. That was a, you can't wait. That needed to be done. And then the windows all needed to be replaced. Actually, every single window needed to be replaced because they were original 1955, but some of them in bedrooms would not open. That's a problem. That was on the inspection report. You got to be able to jump out your window, if your house catches on fire. So those are the things that I had done and that I'm paying off. I mean, I paid the windows, or I paid for that, but everything else I'm still paying off. And so you tell me I have to repair my foundation. First of all, I know that that's not cheap. If I would have seen that email and read it, I know me. I would have got major anxiety. I would have been calling people, had, people come out to give me quotes, and then I would have been trying to figure out ways of financing. I would have jumped into some more debt back in November, December. And then come January, I would have went to the dentist. Oh, I would have been slapped with, an $8,000 treatment plan. I probably would have already extended any type of credit already for the foundation repair, and I would have been messed up. The plumbing needs to be updated. All of the plumbing needs, well, not all of it, but a nice portion. That was on the inspection report. And the inspector said, there's, this is not used anymore, and this is why. So, you're going to want to save up to have it updated, but it's not, and he's very honest. It's not like it has to be done now. It's something you could save up for. And that's what I'm trying to do now. I know the things that have to be repaired and updated and things like that. It's not your house is on fire, something has to be done now thing, but it's like, dude, put money away so you can get this stuff taken care of. And I know that. And so that's what I'm going to do. I got to save up to have my plumbing updated. I have to save up to have the foundation repaired, but jumping into debt to do these things is just a no-go for me. And I'm happy that I did not realize what was happening, because I would have made a rash decision. I know me. Instead, I went crawling back to Geico. I went crawling back to Geico because I needed homeowners insurance. And yeah. So after saying all those things I said about them, we are working together again. And I did get into a cheaper policy than what I had before, because they are using a different underwriter this time. I'm so, oh my word. I must say though, yeah, Geico is a lot more expensive, and that's fine. They have to be because they take on people who need foundation repairs and old plumbing and this and that. So they're paying out a lot, I'm assuming for their claims. Okay. I do not want to deal with that escrow situation anymore. I understand when the taxes, go up and stuff like that, I will still be getting those letters. But because my homeowner's insurance goes up more often than the taxes, like more significantly and more often than the taxes do, no, let's not do it. So I pulled that responsibility away from them and I just paid it on my own. And that's how we're going to do it because I don't want my mortgage affected anymore. That was a long story. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's get into the budget with me. March. Welcome, March. So excited to see you. All right, so starting off, super excited. I managed to get a rollover of $6,100 and some change, but I'm not going to count that part. So yay. So put that down. And then I expect 2 paychecks. I get paid bi-monthly, only 2 paychecks every single month. There's never any more or any less, no matter how many days are in the month. So I'll just say $1,300 per check. Sometimes, one of them's like $1,500, $1,400. And I'm trying to budget low also. So we'll just say $1,313. And then I get $650 every month from my husband. So then that brings us to a total of $9,350 to work with. Not that I'm going to be obviously using all of that money because I'm trying to get a chunky rollover of $10,000 every month. Moving down to fixed expenses, my mortgage is $781.02. That has already gone out. Hulu subscription, $7.99. My iCloud storage is 99 cents. My Xfinity internet is $112. Can I just say that I am on the hunt for a cheaper internet provider? I'm a little conflicted with that idea because I do need somewhat of a high-speed internet connection just for my own use, things that I need to do. So high speed is somewhat important. I'll keep you posted on that one. And then my iPass replenish for the toll here in Illinois, $20. Also, I have a little note here, cancel New York Times. It's $4 every month because I am still getting the introductory rate because when I tried to cancel last year, they said, oh, well, we'll give you the introductory rate because it's actually supposed to be like, I think like $40 a month or something. Let's just cancel it. So I will be doing that this month. So then my only subscription services will be Hulu. That's it. Monthly subscription. Everything else I pay yearly. So then my fixed expenses total is $922. Moving on to variable. I'm going to budget for the month for YouTube, $50. I'm not going to be able to do as much as I plan to on the YouTube side of things, just because, and you will see that I have spent a little bit more money already than I anticipated. So, but I'm going to go ahead and budget $50 for YouTube for the month of March. I have one upcoming giveaway when I make 1,000 subscribers. There's no guarantee I'll make it this month, but I also have one that's been waiting on hold for my previous accomplishment. 750 subscribers. So that is a guarantee that I need to do that. I'm going to go ahead and push that back to April. So most likely in April, I will be doing 2 giveaways. I mean, I think I'm 10 away from 1,000 right now. So I'm anticipating doing both giveaways in April. That's exciting. Miscellaneous and gifts. I'm just going to budget $40 for the month. I try to do more than that, but you'll see why. Personal groceries is going to be $50. And for anyone that's new, when I say groceries, because I do not buy the groceries for the family, my husband takes care of all of that. I do buy my coffee and anything that is related to my coffee habit, my joy, my morning cup of happiness. And so it's going to be about $50. K-cups from Amazon, and then I get some flavoring and things like that I like to put in it to jazz it up, to make me feel like I went to the coffee shop and got a delicious cup of Java. All right, and then category is car maintenance, even though it's not maintenance necessarily, but $150, $151, and that's for our license plate sticker, which we did already purchase at the end of last month because it expires this month. And but my husband paid for it through his account, and I said that I would pay him back. I take care of all the legal stuff that has to do with the car and the iPass. That's just what I do. The car is in my name, and so I handle everything. I just handle it. And then my husband fills the tank with gas. He does the oil changes, things like that. If it's a large maintenance cost, like when all the tires need to be replaced, I go ahead and pay for that. Household, I have budgeted $46. That's about how much I will be spending on my Amazon Subscribe and Save for this month for household items. Personal care and clothes, I'm cutting down to $50 this month because I do not need any clothes at all. And then medical and wellness, I'm going to budget $25. Eating out, I'll just budget $40, and that will be most of the eating out my husband pays for if we're going to a restaurant or getting carry out. Most of the time he pays for. That's like if I get a cup of coffee somewhere or something like that. It's like not family eating out. Just in case people are wondering, like, man, you really do not spend hardly. Yes, well, I'm married. So, that helps. And then water, reclamation, the water services, I'm going to budget $65. I still don't have the schedule of that bill yet. I know it doesn't come out every month, and I have not written it down, the exact schedule of what months to expect the bill. So every month I just budget $65. Utilities, I'm going to budget $215 this month because last month I was like cranking the heat and, I was here. So, but I anticipate our bills being higher. And then when my husband got sick at the very tail end of February, he was like freezing all the time. And so he was like blasting like our portable heaters everywhere he was. He just had this heater blowing on him. So I already know our electricity bill is going to be sky high, and probably the gas bill. So I'll budget a little bit more. So that brings us to a total of $732. We're going to go down to debts. So this year, this year, 2023, no. This month, I thought I was going to hit it. Oh, I was ready. I was like, we're going to do a big payment. Okay. it's coming. It's not going to be March. And let me tell you why. Because of what happened with my homeowner's insurance, I decided to pay the full year's premium just in advance. Me, myself, don't want you to go through my mortgage company. That ended up being $1,067. So that was a good portion of what I was going to throw towards my loan for, the dental work. And so that really stinks and makes me very sad. So I thought I was going to go ahead and pay $1,500 towards that this month. And that's pretty great, but I'm not. Instead, I'm going to do to the City Flex loan. The minimum payment is $102 and some change. So I'm going to pay $250 towards that. And the reason why I'm going to do that is I'm just going to use this month as a regroup kind of, and see if I can save a little bit more money this month, just because I don't manifest anything. Like that's not really how I roll. As a matter of fact, I'm always thinking about how I will accomplish all my goals. Like that's pretty much what I dwell on. Very positive thoughts, but I'm a very realistic person, and I recognize that things just go wrong in life, especially with my life. So I'm going to go ahead and slow down the debt payments just a wee bit this month, just in case next month decides to throw something at me. You never know. I don't want to be caught off guard. So City Flex $250. My Visa through my credit union, I will give them $50. An awesome thing with that is that I racked up a lot of cash back with that credit card. I don't even know when I did that. So I don't really use it. At least I haven't in a while, but I guess previously I racked up those cash rewards and I redeemed like $70 worth of rewards this month. So that's awesome because it just knocked my balance down and that just makes me happy. Hey. And okay, and then Wells Fargo, we're going to give them the minimum that they're asking for, which is $25. My other Citibank card, I will send them $50 as well. No, actually, my credit union, I'm going to send $40. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because the balance is $1,940. So we'll go ahead and send them 40 to get it to an even 1,900. My Citibank double cash card is $1,950. So that's going to also be an even 1,900. Which is pretty cool. Discover, last but not least, or maybe least, is going to get $60. Yes. And that's just over the minimum payment that they're asking for. Yay. And that's all right. So 250 plus 40 plus 25 plus 50 plus 60. All right. So that's a debt payment total of $425. It's a lot less than I anticipated. Lastly, let's wrap up the summary and see what we're dealing with, what I can expect to have in my account. I don't know what to call my budgeting system. We're just going to call it the chokehold budget. I have no idea. The extreme grip budget. I don't know. The saying for zero-based budget is every dollar has a job. The dollars that have a job, like they have to pay this, that, and the other, will do your job. And then everything else, it's like you need to stay put and collect interest. That's just how I feel. Don't you move. Your job is to make me a little bit of money. I know we're not talking about a lot, but we're talking about a little bit. And a little bit is more than nothing. Do your job. Okay? That's what I'm that's the budget I do. Crazy Kim. All right. So 9350 minus 922 minus 732 minus 425. Well, look, y'all. That means supposedly I'm supposed to have $7,271 left. Well, I will tell you, my goal every month, if you've been here before, if you've been here for a little bit and you saw me roll out my goal of how I'm going to make my way to $10,000, I was trying to increase my rollover amount from month to month by $1,000 every single month. So if I have over $7,000 left in my checking account to roll over into April, I would be on goal. You guys saw that. I was doing it this way because then it's not a guessing game. Like, okay, we've just budgeted everything, and if everything go as planned, then this is what I should have left over in my checking account because I have a goal there. So this is nice. I like this. Okay. I hope you did, because that put that number in my face. I've never done this before. Listen, my subscriber count did go up since the last time I was talking to you guys. So anyone that is new, that's watching this right now, thank you so much for pushing me closer to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for joining my crew. I owe each and every one of you a giant hug because it's because of you that I hopefully soon will make it to my goal of 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours and be able to monetize this channel, which would that's amazing. What? That's amazing. What are you talking about? Thank you so much. Really quick, I just want to shine a special spotlight on two newer budgeters that I think are just so awesome. I just think they're just so great. Okay, first I want to shine a spotlight on Nikki from Nikki Budget. Nikki is so sweet, so supportive, just adorable. I love her genuine kindness, and she's a cash budgeter. She's a youngster. She's 23 years old, and she's making her way to financial freedom. And she's been such a big support. So I really appreciate her a lot. And I know you will too, because she's that kind of person, really big about supporting the fellow budgeters. So go ahead, subscribe to her channel. The thing about Nikki that I noticed, she started her channel. I can't remember when she actually started her channel. She was new, but she had a whole mishap with her YouTube channel and ended up having to start another one. Whatever the mishap was, it was like not allowing her to, it was saying that like her channel couldn't be monetized, something like that. So she ended up having to start another one after she'd already started. So she had to pull all her videos down from her initial channel and re-upload them, which means you lose everything. You lose your watch time, you lose your subscribers, you lose everything. When I found that out, I was like, no, are you kidding me? And so I like went back, I looked at all her videos, and that reminds me, I'm just gonna run her playlist again because she's running mine. She's so sweet. And if you could, go ahead, check her out and give her some support, because that knocked the wind out of her, let me just say. And you guys that are content creators can't imagine what that would do. Okay, the good thing is that she was new, she had just started, she hadn't put, months and months of, woof. But still, even if it's been one month, it's like, you know. So go ahead and show her some love if you can. I would appreciate it. Nikki is so sweet. The second budgeter that I just find so adorable is Taylor. Taylor, what's up, girl? Oh my gosh. Taylor has, she's just so cute. Okay. Her channel, A Little of It All. I don't know. She gives me like HGTV show host vibes. Like, I just feel like she could host the show, but just her personality, it's like so, I think, like really attractive, so cute and adorable. And I love listening to her talk about whatever it is. And I just think she's great. Her about section says this channel is all about fun and setting up our cash envelope budget system. My name is Taylor, and I will be bringing you videos about budgeting, cash stuffing, and the supplies I use to help me. But don't be surprised if you see a video pop up about cooking or candle making or travel or makeup. I do love a little of it all. And when she says that, I melt. She's, you'll know. You'll know what I mean when you listen to her. I just love when she says her intro. I'm just so here for it. Those are two budgeters that have touched me and hit my heart. I am quickly just becoming obsessed with them because of their adorable personalities. So, I had to throw that out there. Go ahead, check them out, show them some love and support. If you're looking for some new budgeters and you haven't heard about them, that would be amazing. Okay, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I would tell you when to expect to see me next, but it seems like I should not say that and I should just pop up. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for your support and your love. You guys are awesome. So I hope that I see you next time.